What's up, everybody? This is Jason, Zombie Collector, and I just have a really quick eBay pickup video. I'm going to try to do these in sports groupings, and I might end up with a baseball, put them in a couple different videos because I've been going hog wild on eBay pickup. So the first one is, I got the 1985 O-Pee-Chee, Ready for a War. So right here we have Hulk Hogan with King Kong Bundy, inside the ring action. I remember this very vividly, this WrestleMania 2. I remember thinking this was such an epic battle between these two behemoths. It says on the back of the card, Ready for a War, WWE Champion Hulk Hogan and King Kong Bundy circle one another as their WrestleMania 2 cage match begins. The Hulkster keeps the title. And if you remember anything, guys, in the 80s and into the 90s, or at least the early 90s, Hulk Hogan losing was very rare. Very rare indeed. I honestly can't remember too many situations where he did end up losing. Of course, he did time to time, but he had it set up where he was never really losing. And, you know, as a fan nowadays, I'm sure probably a lot of us agree, with Hulk Hogan, it's more nostalgia than maybe wrestling and mechanics in the ring. But there was no denying, if you're a red-blooded American boy in the 80s and the 90s, and even when he went into WCW and NWO, like Hulk Hogan was just like the man. Like you could not get any higher up the ladder than Hogan. You know, say your prayers, eat your vitamins. I mean, there's just like, you know, he was on TV shows and commercials and movies, and he had CDs. I mean, it was just everywhere. You were inundated. If you're a wrestling fan, or even you're an occasional wrestling fan, he was in the forefront for a decade and change. Dare I say 2 decades, really. So there is this one here. Now, moving forward, jumping up like a couple decades, is Kofi Kingston autograph right here. Now, I don't know much about Kofi Kingston when he first started with the WWE. I wasn't watching at the time. I want to say he probably showed up in the early to mid-aughts, like 2004, 5, something like that. Maybe I'm wrong, in 2010 or 11. I only started watching him in the last couple of years on SmackDown from time to time, and he was in a tag team group called The New Day. They were very positive. I really like them. They come out with their like really flamboyant colors, and it's very exciting. And they always have a positive message. It has him and Xavier Woods and Big E I guess you could say they were a tag team. Like, it felt like they were going back and forth. I didn't know a whole lot of the storylines because I don't watch WWE religiously. But it was like he was with Big E for a while, and then he went back to Raw recently. Now he's with Xavier Woods. And I know that he's held multiple championships. I think in the the IC, I think he had a heavyweight championship for like a hot minute before he was annihilated by Brock Lesnar. He had multiple tag team, I think 7 tag team championships. But he's gonna be a future Hall of Famer. This right here is from SummerSlam. It's 23 out of 25. The funny thing is with Kofi Kingston is when he first came into WWE, he was supposed to be like, I guess, Jamaican. So he had this like fake Jamaican accent that was just kind of like cringy, and finally they let him move away from that, because, you know, in WWE I don't feel like they probably do it just as much, but maybe it's not so painfully obvious that when they give people gimmicks, like they have, even though they're not really able to pull it off, they still make them do these ridiculous gimmicks. So Kingston had that Jamaican, he had these long dreadlocks for a while and had this Jamaican accent, and I don't think he's even from Jamaica. I think he's an American. But anyways, I really like him. You know, they come to the stage with like real flashy music, flashy outfits. They're throwing pancakes into the audience when there was an audience to throw pancakes into, and they've just been really, really fun to watch. They're very high flyers. At least Kingston was. I hope he gets a couple more chances to have some runs at a couple belts before his time in the sun might pass. But Kofi Kingston right there. Then you have Hulk Hogan with King Kong Bundy, which is an absolute wonderful match. The steel cage match in I don't even want to say 1984 maybe. This was WrestleMania 2. So anyways, guys, hope you all like the video. It's a real quick one. But until next time, peace.